Everyone, I'm now calling this meeting to order. Please stand with us. We'll be led in prayer by Alderman Gallagher. After that, please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance that will be led by Alderman at Large George Payne.
Heavenly Father, we come before you once again to ask you for your presence at this meeting, Lord. Lord, may you always be with us, Lord, influencing our every decision, Lord. Lord, I pray for the storm victims, Lord, that have already occurred and that are going to occur, Lord. I pray that you would be with the families and send people to help them. In your name we pray. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First on the agenda this evening is the approval of minutes for the February 18, 2025 meeting.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Jerome, second by Alderman Payne. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, roll call please.
Alderman Payne.
Yes.
Alderman Kelly.
Yes.
Alderman Hoop.
Yes.
Alderman Jerome.
Yes.
Alderman Gallagher.
Yes.
Alderman Wheeler.
Yes.
Alderman Flores.
Yes.
That motion carries. Next on our agenda is authorization for purchase of equipment by the Southaven Police Department. Mr. Nick Manley, City Attorney.
Yes, Mayor and Board, this authorization will allow the police department to purchase golf cart from Lads, which is on the Mississippi State contract, so there wasn't a requirement for the bid under 31-713. The cost is $21,307, $307.49. It'll be used for Springfest concerts and other gatherings to increase the response time by the police department. So need authorization to approve this purchase from state contract by the police department.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Flores, second by Alderman Hoots. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Next on our agenda is a municipal court contract with Caliber Public Safety.
Yeah, this contract, we're still waiting on the final revision, so tonight if we can approve it contingent upon those revisions being made, but it's a contract that will authorize the city court to have access to the Southaven Police Department's record management software system. It'll provide a license for 2 new users. The SPD has a contract with Caliber, but the Southaven Court needs a separate contract. The initial cost is $1,050 and a year 2 cost of $630. Like I said, we're still waiting on a couple of revisions we had to make to the contract to comply with Mississippi law. So tonight, if we can make this approval contingent upon those revisions being made or satisfactory revisions being made for Thomas Masson's signature, we can approve tonight contingent on those requirements.
So moved with those stipulations. Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Flores. Is there a second?
Second.
I didn't hear you, I'm sorry. Second by Alderman Wheeler. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Payne.
Yes.
Alderman Kelly.
Yes.
Alderman Hoop.
Yes.
Alderman Jerome.
Yes.
Alderman Gallagher.
Yes.
Alderman Wheeler.
Yes.
Alderman Flores.
Yes.
That motion carries. Next on our agenda are contracts with Comcast for utilities SCADA systems.
Yeah, the city has various locations where Comcast SCADA is used for utilities, and so tonight some of those are no longer available or they're out of date, the SCADA systems. So the locations we need to approve contracts for are 7696 Airways, 8440 Greenbrook, 8507 Inverness, 5580 Getwell, 8779 Whitworth, and 7525 Greenbrook Cove or Greenbrook Drive. So these contracts can be signed by the utilities director or the IT director to have these official with Comcast for those SCADA systems to help with our utility packages and reading of the meters and along with the information at those utility plants.
I'll make that motion. Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Gallagher, second by Alderman Kelly. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Payne.
Yes.
Alderman Kelly.
Yes.
Alderman who?
Yes.
Alderman Jerome.
Yes.
Alderman Gallagher.
Yes.
Alderman Wheeler.
Yes.
Alderman Flores.
Yes.
That motion carries. Next on our agenda is a resolution for sanitation assessment.
Yeah, this resolution will just authorize sanitation costs, which have not been paid to be placed as a lien or collected as part of the tax for those individuals or homes that have not paid it.
I'll make the motion. I'll second.
We have a motion by Alderman Kelly, second by Alderman Jerome. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Payne.
Yes.
Alderman Kelly.
Yes.
Alderman who?
Yes.
Alderman Jerome.
Yes.
Alderman Gallagher.
Yes.
Alderman Wheeler.
Yes.
Alderman Flores.
Yes.
That motion carries. Next on our agenda is a request from the Beaumont Subdivision Homeowners Association for the city to accept the roads.
Yeah, this city engineers have evaluated the potential for acceptance of these roads in the Beaumont subdivision. It's a retirement community, and the roads were originally intended to be public roads, and they should fall under the city's responsibility for maintenance. The roads, they have an existing 20-foot right-of-way with approximately 18 feet of pavement. Currently, the roads, based on the review by the engineers and the road crews, are in satisfactory condition and do not require immediate repairs. So, based on the authority from the board has under Mississippi Code 2137.3, the city board can formally accept these roads to become city roads, and then the city will maintain the roads moving forward after the acceptance.
I will make that motion.
I'll second.
We have a motion by Alderman Flores, second by Alderman Jerome. I do have a question, Dan. Obviously, you and I manage the street resurfacing
Yes, sir.
program in the city. So what was the history of this when Beaumont was built? What?
It was platted to be dedicated right away.
Okay.
And at some point, I don't know that the city ever accepted it, and it appeared to be treated as it was a private road.
Okay.
But I think we've in the past done patching and repairs out there. But the plat was pretty clear. I don't know why it was never accepted, but it was a oversight in the past.
Okay.
Somewhere
And
down
then
the
there's no gating or anything like that?
Mm.
No issues like
No,
that?
sir.
And then on our rating that we do, when we rate them fair, critical, lost,
Right.
fair,
It's fair, yes, sir. It's
it's
no
fair, it's in the
immediate,
middle.
yeah, no immediate needs on the road as far as
Okay.
repairs or anything. Structurally, it looks sound.
And do you have a general ballpark idea for the resurfacing of that?
I do have that, but I don't have it with me. It wasn't very much. We
Okay.
need to add it to overlay, but I'll
Okay.
send you that number.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Payne.
Yes.
Alderman Kelly.
Yes.
Alderman who?
Yes.
Alderman Jerome.
Yes.
Alderman Gallagher.
Yes.
Alderman Wheeler.
Yes.
Alderman Flores.
Yes.
That motion carries. Next on our agenda is resolution for budget amendment.
Yeah, this amendment for the budget will just amend the FY25 budget by adjusting the capital projects fund with the updated capital improvement plan, and it incorporates the capital grants from the state of Mississippi and the money that was received for the Nell Road extension. So it'll true up all those items and put it in the FY25 budgets for accounting and audit purposes.
I'll make that motion too.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Flores, second by Alderman Wheeler. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Payne.
Yes.
Alderman Kelly.
Yes.
Alderman who?
Yes.
Alderman Jerome.
Yes.
Alderman Gallagher.
Yes.
Alderman Wheeler.
Yes.
Alderman Flores.
Yes.
That motion carries. Next on our agenda, park or final change order for park improvements.
Mayor Board, this is the final summary, change order for Murphy and Sons related to the neighborhood parks improvements. This is really just an adjustment on the unit prices. It's a deduct in the amount of $77,657. We're requesting y'all's approval and authorization for the mayor to sign that change order.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Payne, second by Alderman Hoots. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Payne.
Yes.
Alderman Kelly.
Yes.
Alderman who?
Yes.
Alderman Jerome.
Yes.
Alderman Gallagher.
Yes.
Alderman Wheeler.
Yes.
Alderman Flores.
Yes.
That motion carries. Next on our agenda is a resolution for the Getwell Road widening project change order.
This is the second part to the previous change order that y'all approved. There were a couple items that were still in review by the contractor to accept. The budget number that I gave the mayor to finish the job we're a little bit below that, but this is a increased change order related to basically the earthwork and the traffic striping related to temporary traffic control. It is an increase in the amount of $52,734.89. I request the board approval for that and authorization for the mayor to sign that as well.
Mr. Mayor, I'll make that motion.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Payne, second by Alderman Flores. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Payne.
Yes.
Alderman Kelly.
Yes.
Alderman who?
Yes.
Alderman Jerome.
Yes.
Alderman Gallagher.
Yes.
Alderman Wheeler.
Yes.
Alderman Flores.
Yes.
That motion carries.
Thank y'all.
Thank you. Next on our agenda is our planning agenda. Ms. Whitney Cook.
Yes, sir. We have one item on the agenda tonight, and that is going to be for design review approval for a campus of flex space on First Commercial Drive. It's going to be south of State Line Road on the west side of Highway 51, where you see highlighted right there. Back in 2021, we actually merged the lots and had a site plan brought through the system to do the flex space, and essentially it's 5 buildings of 3 tenant spaces apiece and some green space. The idea behind it is to provide some smaller, heavy commercial locations for like electricians, plumbers, things like that don't need the big warehouse spacing, but much smaller spaces. So the site plan you have there is, like I said, it's flex space, and it is has a gray tone to it. It's got a modern look to it. We did some adjustments on the materials and the landscaping design as well. It has the decorative lighting that we always try to incorporate now with all of our new commercial projects. So once we got those small things adjusted, it was voted unanimously in favor of by the Planning Commission.
Mayor, I make a motion we approve item number 1 on the planning agenda.
I'll second.
On item 1, we have a motion by Alderman Hoots, second by Alderman Jerome. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Payne.
Yes.
Alderman Kelly.
Yes.
Alderman who?
Yes.
Alderman Jerome.
Yes.
Alderman Gallagher.
Yes.
Alderman Wheeler.
Yes.
Alderman Flores.
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you. Next on our agenda is our mayor's report. I'm just going to run through a few operational things, just give the board and our citizens and all viewers an update tonight. Sports season rolling around. We had our first tennis tournament. We had 106 players in a tennis tournament. That's a huge tennis tournament. So that was big this weekend. Greenbrook had a girls softball tournament. Got our first Snowden baseball tournament coming up soon. So getting the season starting off really well. Our street resurfacing crews are back in the area. They obviously, as y'all know, have to wait on suitable temperatures to apply the asphalt. So the temps are coming back up along with the storms, obviously. But so we're getting the streets resurfaced, getting that going again as well. We made more progress in the fall than we've ever done in the history as long as I've been here. We got, I want to say like 60% of our streets done already before the end of the year, and the weather got bad. But anyway, they're starting to get going again. They'll finish that list, and this budget is a $7 million budget. So there's going to be a lot of streets that'll be done by the end of April. This past week, I met with attended the DeSoto County Convention and Visitors Bureau meeting. There was discussion about the design of our Hotel Convention Center project. Y'all know that the Hilton Embassy Suites is going to be a new freestanding building. There'll be an extension of the Lander Center, a new convention center. And then there was a need we've always known that we would have a need to tie them all together architecturally. Obviously, the current Lander Center was built many years ago. And so that discussion led to all 3 parties to the agreement, the city, the CVB, and DeSoto County Board of Supervisors, all agreeing on a design that was put forth by AERC, and it's a beautiful design. What they're doing is doing a wrap around the old Lander Center, which will expand the circular, forget the term for that, but the walkways around it. It'll expand, get more width. It'll cover up the old architecture, kind of blend that in. And so the materials of the wrap will be the same that are used on the Embassy Suites. So it'll all come together and it'll look like one facility. So it'll take three buildings and make them look like one building. But it's going to be a gorgeous facility. As y'all see, dirt's moving out there. It's still projected to go vertical in late April, early May. So that's exciting stuff going on. Fire station number 5 is within a few weeks will be unoccupiable. We got the one of the last hang-ups with it was the flooring. So we got the flooring issue resolved. And after all that we've been through with that and, listening to our attorney's advice and protecting our taxpayers' money in a bond call situation, which is almost unheard of, we're going to have a good fire station. We're going, hopefully we're going to get that thing at somewhat of a discount after all the legal stuff is done. But anyway, it's about to be inhabitable by our fire department in a couple of weeks. Just a quick update on sales and tourism tax revenues. We had a lot of stuff on the last agenda, didn't get to that. Don't have the March report yet, but the February report indicates that our sales tax is trending to be $21.5 million. We budgeted $20,300,000, so we got about $1.5 million projected. It looks like that we're going to exceed our budget. Tourism tax is holding steady. We budget $3.3 million with that. It's right at $3.3 million, so that's trending in a good direction as well. Let me scan my list. The older I get, I'm having more trouble reading my own writing, so hang in there with me. I think that is it for tonight. So that'll wrap up the mayor's report, and then we will move to the next thing on our agenda, which is our personnel docket.
Mr. Mayor, I move we approve the personnel docket as presented on this date.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Payne, second by Alderman Hoots. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Alderman Payne.
Yes.
Alderman Kelly.
Yes.
Alderman Hoots.
Yes.
Alderman Jerome.
Yes.
Alderman Gallagher.
Yes.
Alderman Wheeler.
Yes.
Alderman Flores.
Yes.
That motion carries. Next on our agenda is our city attorney's legal update. Mr. Nick Manley again.
Yes, Mayor Board, I had one special event permit that came up this afternoon. It's for a Lucky Dog pub run. That's the Lucky Dog on Silo. They're wanting to have that on March 17th from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. They have applied for the special event permit. It was signed off on by the police, fire, planning, parks department. So tonight, I need authorization from the board for the special event on March 17th from 6 to 10 at Lucky Dog and throughout Silo for the fun run for a charity for wildlife rehabilitation.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Flores, second by Alderman Payne. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Payne.
Yes.
Alderman Kelly.
Yes.
Alderman Hoots.
Yes.
Alderman Jerome.
Yes.
Alderman Gallagher.
Yes.
Alderman Wheeler.
Yes.
Alderman Flores.
Yes.
That motion carries. Next on our agenda is our utilities billing leak adjustment docket.
Mr. Mayor, I move we approve the utility bill leak adjustment docket as presented on this date.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Payne, second by Alderman Flores. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Payne.
Yes.
Alderman Kelly.
Yes.
Alderman Hoots.
Yes.
Alderman Jerome.
Yes.
Alderman Gallagher.
Yes.
Alderman Wheeler.
Yes.
Alderman Flores.
Yes.
That motion carries. Next on our agenda is one claims docket.
Mr. Mayor, I move we approve the claims docket in the amount of $2,107,382.89, including demand checks.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Payne, second by Alderman Flores. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Payne.
Yes.
Alderman Kelly.
Yes.
Alderman Hoots.
Yes.
Alderman Jerome.
Yes.
Alderman Gallagher.
Yes.
Alderman Wheeler.
Yes.
Alderman Flores.
Yes.
And that motion carries. Next on our agenda is the purpose of determining the need for executive session.
Make that motion.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Gallagher, second by Alderman Wheeler. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say no. Ayes have it, motion carries. The needs this evening are potential litigation involving the Southaven Police Department, economic development within our city, land acquisition, and interdepartmental personnel with no action. Is there now a motion to declare executive session?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Hoots, second by Alderman Jerome. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say no. Ayes have it, motion carries. The mayor and board will now enter executive session.